In this problem, reservoir A is connected to reservoir B by 4,000 feet of cast iron pipe, 1 foot in diameter. Reservoir A is 30 feet lower than reservoir B, and so a pump with the pump curve provided in the table below is being used to transfer water from A to B. The Hazen-Williams coefficient is 110 for this cast iron pipe. At what flow rate will the pump operate in this system? Assume both reservoirs are open to the atmosphere. So given the pump curve above, we need to find the closest system head value available. The way we are going to do that is by finding the appropriate version of the Hazen-Williams equation for friction head loss. Then we will plug in each flow value into it and find the total head in the system at that flow rate. The flow rate that produces a system head which is most closely resembling the pump head will be our answer. So let's write out our equation. Friction head loss equals 10.44 L times Q raised to the 1.852 over C to the 1.852 times D to the 4.87. Now we can plug in our known values from the problem statement. Note that the units are inconsistent, as the length is in feet, but diameter is in inches. Even 10.44 is actually a variable given in the reference manual. So length's going to be 4,000 feet, C is going to be 110 as given in the problem statement, and the 1 foot diameter pipe will be expressed in inches. So solving this out, as far as we can simplify this equation down to just the terms HF and Q. On the left side of the equation, we are focused on head. The problem gives us the term for HF, but there are other head losses we need to account for as well. Pressure head can be ignored, since both reservoirs are open to the atmosphere. Elevation head needs to be included, since it's noted that reservoir A is 30 feet lower than reservoir B. Finally, there is the velocity head to consider. We could solve for this, but it turns out that it produces a negligible effect in this problem, so we can skip it to save some time. This means that we just need to add 30 to whatever we calculate for friction head loss at each flow rate. Let's do it now. For 200 gallons per minute, the total head is 30.7, which is less than the pump head of 49. For 400 gallons per minute, the total head is 32.5, which is still less than our pump head of 45. For 600 gallons per minute, the total head is 35.3, which is less than the pump head of 40. For 800 gallons per minute, the total head is 39.4, which is the first occurrence where total head exceeds the pump head of 34. This means that our answer is somewhere between 600 and 800 gallons per minute. Looking at our answers, we can likely guess that the answer is 740, assuming that 610 is too low. But we can check if we have the time. Since a flow of 600 produces a head of 35.3, we can assume that the flow of 610 won't produce much more head than that. We could check this if we wanted to as well. But 740 would likely produce slightly more than the midpoint between 40 and 34, so slightly more than 37. Solving for head, when the flow is 740, gives us an answer of 37.9, which is as close as our estimation will take us. Therefore, 740 is where the system head most closely matches the pumping curve. So in this problem, all you have to do is identify that you need the Hazen-Williams equation and solve it out for the terms H sub f and Q, and then plug in your values of Q until you can find where the total head from the flow intersects the system head for the pump.